I wanted to say that just because
Yeah.
it's been sitting on my heart. But
Yeah, and like speaking about the mountain too, is to have that elevated sense of humility and the elevated, I think, view on others, to where if you're at that elevation where you're loving God with all your heart and you're pursuing Him, like you said, I think with the mountain metaphor, right? It's like you can be at the top and see all the beauty, all the beauty of the world. Like I'm in Colorado, we got the big mountains out here. Man,
beautiful.
you could just see everything, and it's like, wow, like this is it. Like this is beautiful. Like this is God's country. But you don't get to see that view unless you're up at the top with Him, in your life. And that really makes a lot of sense to me, because I remember that's what my grandma's always my biggest role model when it comes to faith. I mean,
Aw.
she's amazing. She's the best. But she gave me that advice, when I got married. She's like, always have, God at the center of your marriage, always. And, and I think when I heard her, I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Her, she had three husbands pass away on her. My grandpa I never got to meet. He died of brain cancer. Yeah, when he was, I think, 38, 39. Other in the middle died in a car accident. And then my Grandpa Bud, that she married pretty much like when I was born in the early 90s. Amazing man. He always asked me, he's like, when was the last time you prayed your rosary? When I was in college and high school. It was because my dad would always see me in college. Like, all right, when's the last time you checked your oil? And then my grandpa would always say, when's the last time you prayed the rosary? And
That's a real tune-up you need, is a spiritual one.
yeah, yeah. And at the time, I was in my 20s and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like grandpa's still old school and, I'm not really going to church anymore. But when I look back on that, like the past years, I reflect on it from time to time with grandpa and I'm like, he really, that's like, he was really checking in on my spiritual health to say, hey, like, where are you at with Christ? And like, that's like the most important question really to ask, is like, where are you at with Christ? Like, what's going on? Like, what's your relationship look like? Because if it's non-existent, like you're saying, man, something else is going to fill it. And I think like the greatest sin, right, in the Bible is pride.